This project was funded in part by Missouri Department of Natural Resources.
I pledge allegiance to the earth, to its mountains, rivers, sea, and sky. One planet, irreplaceable, to cherish and respect for all.
What is America Recycles Day? Each year on November 15th, millions of people across the United States take part in America Recycles Day. The day raises awareness about the need for everyone to reduce, reuse, and recycle every day. People in the U.S. throw away more than 60 million plastic water bottles each day. Unfortunately, these plastic bottles go to either a landfill or become litter in our rivers. Let's reduce this waste by remembering our reusable drinking bottles or cups. Recycling starts with you and your daily choice of which product to refuse, like a plastic water bottle. Making a better choice means looking at packaging too and asking yourself, can this package be recycled? Let's visit the city of Rolla and see how they make use of recycled newspaper to make egg cartons.
Have you ever wondered what happens to your recyclables once they leave the recycling center? Your newspaper, for example, is loaded onto a truck and taken to Hartman Packaging. At Hartman, your newspaper is processed into paper egg cartons. Those same paper egg cartons return to your own community for sale again on the shelves at your local Kroger. Thanks to people like you recycling your old newspaper, countless tons of trash are kept out of landfills each month. Make a difference in your community. Recycle. Funded in part by the Missouri Department of Natural Resources.
The next time you buy eggs in recyclable packaging, recognize that you've made a better choice for people and the planet. One of the best packaging materials that can be recycled again and again is glass. Here's a reuse and recycling story. Think Purple, yes, the famous purple recycling bins used across the state of Missouri. Let's see how Ripple Glass recycles our glass.
Before 2009, Kansas City hardly recycled any of their glass waste. The average person uses nearly 80 pounds of glass each year. This glass can be recycled over and over again, but most of it goes to the landfill. When we recycle glass, it means less material goes into our landfills. Making new glass out of recycled glass saves raw materials like sand and keeps us from having to mine for new materials. Since glass melts at a lower temperature than raw materials, using recycled glass to make new glass uses 30% less energy. Finally, using recycled glass cleans up our air. Every ton of recycled glass used means that we reduce carbon dioxide emissions by 600 pounds. More recycled glass means a better, cleaner, brighter future for all of us. Even a small act can create a big ripple. Every bottle counts.
Recycling encourages ingenuity, and our next feature offers a solution for rescuing Earth's resources, such as zinc. Here's why and how you can start recycling batteries so they may serve a higher purpose as a soil amendment.
Hi, I'm Scott Vollmer, president of Go Recycle, located in Rolla, Missouri. If you're like me, you probably have a whole drawer full of spent batteries that you don't know what to do with. Do you know there's 150,000 tons per year of batteries made in this country, and most everybody doesn't know what to do with them. Most of them are winding up in the trash. You know, that's a huge waste of natural resources since they're mostly made of zinc and manganese, valuable materials. We've got a process that can separate the zinc and manganese and make pure zinc, and I've got a sample of it right here, and pure manganese that can either go back into a battery or go into anything in the place of mined materials. We made a fun little video for you to watch about the life cycle of the battery, and hope you enjoy it.
compost since 2005. Until today, you're looking at 465 million pounds of food waste we've composted. That's enough food waste to fill Arrowhead Stadium. So this NatureWise compost is the material we put back in the community that goes from farm to table to compost, back to farm, back to table again. This is completing the circle. We are one of 10 facilities in the United States that has one of these machines, this Tiger depackager. We are the only facility in the United States that does it this way. So as you can see behind me, the plastic is falling on the floor. It goes to waste to energy. The food waste gets pumped into tanks that you've seen, and then into the mixer. The mixer creates the compost mix. The compost takes about 6 to 8 weeks. And then all the stuff you see behind me also is going to waste to energy. So it goes to a cement plant where it gets burned for energy.
From the very beginning of this site, Missouri Organic has been a partner with us. So we've gotten, hundreds of yards of compost. We've gotten wood chips. Basically any resource that we've asked for, they've always been here to deliver and help us get this project going.
Yeah, that took maybe 20 minutes with the blower, so pretty cool.
In 2011, the Kansas City Chiefs started collecting organic materials from Arrowhead Stadium. We've partnered for over 9 years with Missouri Organic and collected over 1,261 tons of organics. We challenge our fans not only to help us compost at Arrowhead Stadium, but also in their daily lives.
I'm the educational arm for Missouri Organic Recycling. About a year ago, we built a poster, a diagram called Food Too Good to Waste. It's kind of the ideal food recovery system for Kansas City. We're using the poster, the song, and the website to teach kids all over the metro and all over the country, adults too. It's win, 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 win. When you do things right, the benefits kind of cascade.
Brewer Science is proud to be a big supporter and part of the Community Recycle event. We work with the Missouri Department of Natural Resources, MRPC, Ozark River Solid Waste, and the City of Rolla to make this project possible. It takes a community to make things better and make a bigger impact, and we're proud to be a part of that. If you see all of these tires, electronics, appliances, it's a great day at Brewer Science. Thank you.
As a certified B Corp, Brewer Science is very passionate about the environment and wants to make sure that we have a positive net impact. We like to partner with the community in order to do that. As you can see today, we are partnering with several of community partners in order to host the recycling event for appliances, electronics, and tires. We look at our programs to reduce water, to reduce waste, and to reduce energy consumption in order to make sure that our children have a better future to look forward to.
So I have been volunteering for 9 years with this recycling day. My favorite part of this event is checking the tires. We've in previous years had contests of who could check it the farthest or the highest. If I could talk to anyone about recycling, I'd say do it. The amount of stuff that gets thrown into the ocean and landfills is way too much, and we need to use it again.
At my house, we recycle anything and everything I can. Plastic bags, the overpacks for fruit. If you buy apples in a plastic bag, those can be recycled. We check all of our anything that comes in plastic. We check to see if it's a type 1 or type 2 so that we can recycle it at the recycle center. We purposefully don't put produce in plastic bags at the store. We either just buy it straight out or we have reusable bags just for that. The biggest part is that, we don't want anything to end up in the ocean. Turtles mistake it for food. It gets in the bloodstream of other animals and it just causes decay. And then on top of that, we recycle all of our aluminum cans, all of our tin cans, steel cans, plastic bottles, cardboard. A family of 4 with 2 teenagers, and we have 1 trash bag a week. It was one of the many things about Brewer Science's culture that lined up with me. But to see that a company that deals in hazardous waste or that generates hazardous waste, but has such a conscientious environmental footprint, aligned perfectly with where I am and how I want to raise my family and the values that I want to instill in my family and in my community. So yeah, I mean, I've worked for Scandinavian companies that don't have this type of ethic about them, and so it's remarkable and unique in the world, definitely.
How can you observe America Recycles Day? Reduce, reuse, repurpose, repair, rethink, refuse, and then recycle. If you already buy recycled goods, then encourage others by showing them how you take steps to reduce waste and recycle more. Use hashtag America Recycles Day to post on social media. It all starts with having less things. Before you shop, think about whether you really need that item. If you do need the item, decide if it's the best choice. Can it be recycled or reused? Will it last, or is it designed for the dump? Many of these projects were funded by the Missouri Department of Natural Resources and are therefore available to you for replication. Please reach out to these programs for a consultation.